Continue now with this week's edition of Rochester in Focus with a story of a teacher who thinks every kid should be able to play and participate no matter what. And so we're turning the spotlight on Joe Cabes. He's a PE teacher in Webster at the Schlegel Elementary School, and we are going to show you what he created. It's called the Overcomer. I think that's a great name. And joining me to talk about that creation is Joe Cabes himself. Thanks so much for joining us. I know it's always tough to fit things into your schedule. You're a busy guy and an innovator. But tell us how you came up with the idea to even create the Overcomer.
Okay. First, thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate it greatly. The creation of the Overcomer pretty much came a few years ago. Like many districts, Webster is adopted the inclusion model. So we have individuals within our classrooms and physical education classes that have many diverse needs. So in our physical education classes, I had students in wheelchairs, walkers, gait trainers, and trying to include those students to the fullest extent was very challenging. When you're doing things that most typically developing students can do, skipping, kicking a ball, dribbling, it becomes challenging. And so I wanted to come up with something that was going to really get to those students and include them in a way that they never have before.
Right, so everything kind of has to be adaptive so that it can fit with a wheelchair. Is that kind of true?
Yes.
All right.
So through the years we've developed different equipment, and people at different schools, they modify things as much as they can for kids. So with the Overcomer, I wanted to have something that was versatile enough that could be used with any gait trainer, walker, wheelchair, and stander.
Yeah, and check out this video. Describe what we're looking at right now.
Right now, this is one of our students in a walker, and he has a piece of the Overcomer. The Overcomer is a frame system, and it also has various different attachments to it. So to try to keep it as versatile as possible, we created the one frame with a bucket attachment, with a control ring, with a hoop attachment for different games for basketball, a bowling ramp that's attachable.
Yeah, I saw that. That was great. And I know you've been getting a lot of positive feedback from parents at your school, particularly, especially those parents who have children who have special needs. So take a listen to the comments from one such parent.
This here is Drew. He has cerebral palsy, has difficulty with motor movements, but otherwise one of the happiest people I know and pretty funny guy. Due to limitations from his disability, kind of hard sometimes to fully interact with his peers other than by kind of giving voice commands and asking him to do things for him, etc. So seeing adaptive equipment being integrated into not only his playtime but time with his peers, pretty amazing thing to see, and gives him a new outlook on life.
You know, that's great. How does that make you feel when you hear a parent say that about your creation?
Just incredible.
Yeah, it's really making a difference.
I hope that it does. It has in my students' life, but our goal is to change the lives of individuals all over the world.
Yeah. Now, I know you're trying to get a patent for this.
Yes.
It's quite a process.
It is.
But you're saying you're hearing from other districts right around here and around the country because it is going viral.
Yes.
So what's the process?
So we started out with the creation of the equipment, and then got in touch with a patent attorney. And so from there, they helped me to write the patent and apply for the patent with the United States Patent Office. So right now we are currently patent pending. So that allows me a little bit of freedom to kind of play and change things as I go.
Gotcha.
And then hopefully we will get the official patent word very soon.
And you want to sell this to other school districts, to individual families?
The goal is to have it available to families, school districts, hospitals, rehab centers, recreation centers. The idea behind the product was to have it versatile enough and lightweight enough that it could be transported to various facilities, as well as we wanted to make it accessible to the parents.
Right, and there's not really anything like this out there.
There's not. No, and that was one of the things that we were so excited about, was that there isn't anything out there, and to have the ability to make a difference like this with this equipment is just amazing.
What do the kids say to you when they're able to use the bowling ramp or be able to shoot that soccer ball into the goal?
Most of our students that are able get extremely excited. And whether they're verbal or nonverbal, you can see it on their face and with their body language. It's just an amazing thing to see kids of typically developing and with special needs to succeed in anything. So this is just amazing to have an opportunity to do this.
Well, that's great. Okay, so the patent is pending for the Overcomer, but if you'd like more information, you can contact Joe Cabes through his Facebook page right now. Just go to our website, WHEC.com, and then you go to web links. Once you're on Facebook, you can also watch more of the videos and hear more testimonials. But we do want to thank Joe for giving up time to come talk to us about this, because I'm sure you'll be very busy in the future, and you got to come up with even more ideas to help out our kids. But
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for doing all
Thank
that
you very
do.
much.
All right.